What is the secret to a happy life? Stop comparing yourself to others, the past, the future. The good old days of the future is today. Goals. Having goals gives you a track to run on in life. A reason to get out of bed in the morning. A sense of accomplishment. Happiness is not a destination you can reach. It's more like a flowing stream, which comes from a series of completed activities and goals. You can't control what other people do, but you can control how you react to it. This is a good question. One of my professors in college used to tell us that his secret to happiness was the crisp morning air. He insisted we all take up at 5 a.m. and take in the morning air. I tried it once but thought it was stupid, so didn't do it anymore. Seriously, just don't give a listen to them, sure, but it's your clock that's ticking, not theirs. Live your life. Nobody cares. You're not gonna remember most of your life either, so do whatever makes you happy. Don't fear death. I got increasingly happy after I stopped fearing death. Typically most fears have their impact because of the fact that it will mostly cause death. Heights, fire, dark, sea, dogs. Insert fear here, because they are likely to cause death. If you get over the fear of death, you get over most other fears. Once in a while. Change the brand of soap you use. I can tell you what's not the secret. Giving too much importance to how people feel about you or see you. You let someone's opinion of you get to you, and you are basically tying your feet to a very heavy weight that'll sink you to the ocean. Yesterday I had someone's opinion bring me down to a low point. I know that I'm not supposed to let that happen, but I'm an imperfect human who was hurt by words. So it happened. So do the opposite of me and you'll be happy. Don't give importance to how people see you or feel about you, because at the end of the day there's a good chance they're judging you based on a snippet of your life and who you are, so they're giving you an extremely flawed and misinformed opinion. Enjoy what you have. Don't chase what you don't have. Don't regret the past. Embrace the future. Don't worry so much about anything. The more you care, the more you stress. In most cases you can't do much to change things, so just learn to accept. Be grateful for what you've got. And chill. Get comfortable with discomfort. Comfort means I need to stay where I am. To change is uncomfortable by nature, but if you're okay or even capable of being happy while uncomfortable, you'll be able to improve your life greatly. Do things like be a little too warm or cool. Tiny discomfort in normal life. Then changing up your food to eat better is easier. Going and exercising when you know you should becomes easy. All those things you wish you would do but don't are often because you need to be temporarily uncomfortable. So be comfortable with discomfort. I'm religious, but this applies to people who aren't religious too. Understanding and coping with the fact that you will never be truly satisfied. Be it emotional, financial, mental or physical. There will always be toil and struggle in your life. No amount of money or luck can avoid this. So I think understanding that the phrase, happily ever after, simply is not possible will definitely make you a little happier. As you won't be chasing after something that doesn't exist. Pure happiness without any struggles. But that doesn't mean you can't be content or happy. You should always be grateful for what you have. For example, being able to wake up today. You shouldn't be greedy and want too much, because the more money people have, the more they want. Some really rich people tend to take what they have for granted. And so they're not as grateful for what they have. So many tend to suffer from mental and emotional issues despite being physically okay. Being religious. I believe that there will come a time where I will be totally happy and satisfied. But that won't be in this world. Therefore, materialistic things in this world are not of much value to me, so it is much easier for me to be content. Understanding that hardships will always come until the day you die, and facing them with patience is much better than trying to avoid them. Because avoiding them is impossible. Understanding that total happiness and living a carefree life is not possible will make you happier and more content. Getting a reasonably good job that pays the bills and does not make you want to commit suicide every day. Not giving a and being yourself. I do it, and it's working out pretty good for me. Never letting anyone change who you are. I was in a relationship for 3 years until I realized that I had completely lost sight of who I actually was. Or better yet, who I wanted to be. I loved someone so much that it shifted me into this space where I actually hurt our relationship more than I helped it. After we broke up, I found myself again, and I haven't been this happy for so long. But that doesn't mean I don't miss him. I hope he has also found his secret to a happy life. More than anything, I hope he is happy. And he knows that I am sorry. From the Buddhist perspective, suffering is a natural part of life and is caused by needing or wanting. So if we mix that with the reality of our lives of need and want, then the trick is to reduce what it is we need or want. Eat less. Train to endure hardships more. Let go of material things. Stop trying to acquire the latest and greatest. Get rid of the clutter around you and simplify. Get in shape with a regular routine of exercise. And most of all, accept that you cannot change the people around you. Love others. But let go of the need for their love. Find a flavor of belief that speaks to you. We all need to believe in something. We all need rules to live our lives by. R. Taoism, let go and flow. R. Buddhism, it is your ego and your desires that makes you unhappy. R. Stoicism, apply wisdom to your daily choices in order to live as a thriving rational being. These are my favorites. But the list is endless. Find what vibes with you. People often say, "I don't giving a," and I find that wrong. I do give a. I'm just very selective about what I'm giving a. Is the supermarket out of chocolate ice cream? I don't give a. Just grab another flavor instead. Is some guy trying to me over and cheat me out of money? I give a and will make sure that knows what's coming for him. Life becomes so much easier when you decide what's worth giving a and what's not. You only have so many to give. Use them wisely. Having lots of money. Those who say money can't buy happiness have never experienced poverty. I don't think there is one. People are different and there are many things that make some happy while others not. Take Diogenes. For example. He was happy not having anything. Then you have those who feel happy the more stuff they have. I don't think that makes anyone happy though. I think it just creates an illusion of happiness. There is actually a lot to learn about this in ancient philosophy. Look into the study of Stoicism. I don't know much about it. But the little I have learned from listening to people talk about it. It seems like it might hold some truth about how to achieve eudaimonia. Which I think is a form of happiness. The thing to consider is that happiness is not a solid state of mind you can eternally acquire. It comes and goes. It's fleeting. Like anything in life. But I believe it is possible to achieve contentedness. To be satisfied with what you have. If you're open to the teachings of Buddhism. That also has some valuable insight to how to live a full life. There are many ways to look at it. You just have to find what resonates with you and follow it to the best of your abilities. Celebrate the smaller things. It's satisfying to have 10 smaller wins a day than it is to have one big win every 10 years. Money. Lots and lots of money. Choosing friends who are healthy and supportive. And distancing yourself as much as possible from people who put you down. Loving yourself and acknowledging your faults. But not letting them become a burden. Marrying someone who loves you for what you actually are. Rather than an imagined version of you that they will try to reach by slowly changing you. It never works. Don't sweat the petty stuff. Don't pet the sweaty stuff. Live your life authentically. Choose a career that allows you to not have worry so much about money. But also one that doesn't take up all your free time. Find a partner who loves you as much as you love them. Possessions don't breed happiness. Attitude does. Having a purpose. Whatever that may mean to you as an individual. Whether it is climbing a mountain. Raising a family. Becoming a doctor to save lives. We all need something to give us meaning. Meditation. Accepting that life is suffering. Hard work. I have never met someone in my life who meditated and accepted that life is suffering who worked legitimately hard. 99% of people don't, who then wasn't happy. Meditation and accepting life as suffering is a Buddhist thing. It will make you content with the things that are not right. When you work hard, you will suffer less. And it will make the suffering you do worth it because there is something you are working towards which justifies the suffering you go through. I have never met a lazy person who is happy. It's not when you are happy you will work hard. It is when you work hard. You will become happier. There is no magical secret. You have to discover it for yourself. My idea of happiness won't necessarily be another's. Don't give a. The less you care about what others think, the more you do what you please. The more you do what you please, the better you'll feel, and bam, you're happy with everything you do because it's done for you. Appreciating that nobody has an always happy life. Life has ups and downs, and it's about perseverance through that downs instead of dwelling on a perceived failure.